But when it comes to Thanksgiving, everyone is ready for the meal. I am so ready. I'm so ready. But what do you feed everyone while they are waiting? Because, you know, Jen, you have to be really careful with this because you don't want to do too much where they're not hungry for the actual real deal, but you don't want them to just be starving either.
This is exactly it. Like, I work on Thanksgiving morning, and then I go, and they've already had breakfast stuff, and then they're there, and they're sitting there, but you want them to wait for Thanksgiving. So you want to feed them, but not feed them too much. Kelly is here from the Suburban Soapbox. Good morning.
Good morning.
I should say I am here. You're not here.
I'm
here.
You're
home.
Welcome to my home.
So you agree with this. You want to give them some light snacks, but
Yes.
not go totally crazy.
Exactly. I don't want them to be hovering around the kitchen like my husband, wondering when the turkey's going to be done.
Okay.
So if you feed them some light bites, then it's going to hold them over for a little bit, and they're not going to get tanked if they're drinking cocktails.
Thank you. The other thing is your husband walked in this morning, and we have to say, he's like, did you come up with this?
Yes.
This is a version of stuff people might have seen on Pinterest.
Exactly. So it's a cheese ball, and you can really use any of your favorite cheese ball recipes, and then you just decorate it to look like a turkey. And I used some almonds, and then for the feathers I used peppers, bell peppers, and some pretzels. And then I just have these little candy eyes and a candy corn just for his face. And his head and neck is actually a pretzel rod.
It's a great idea. Now, I have to say, you made the cheese ball that's underneath.
I did, and it's 3 ingredients. It's just goat cheese and cream cheese, and then I used like a cranberry relish, so you could use cranberry sauce, and you just beat it with your hand mixer and then form it into a ball. Has to be refrigerated because his tails are getting a little droopy. Since it's cheese, it's kind of melting a little bit.
Okay. Speaking of cheese, you have my favorite cheese, the most fattening cheese.
Yes.
Brie. Okay,
Yes.
So you say use the toaster oven.
Use a toaster oven because your oven's going to be already occupied with all your sides and your turkey. And then you can buy the pre-made crostini at the grocery store. And I just topped it with a little bit of brie and baked it.
Okay.
And then you just take whatever kind of relish, or I'm using pumpkin butter here. And
That's
you can.
a great idea.
It's festive and easy, and then you top it with a little candied pecan.
I love it. I have to say that I don't like pumpkin spice lattes, but when you pulled out that pumpkin butter,
Yeah.
what else would you use that in?
I just put it on my toast. You can actually I have a recipe on my website where you put it in the slow cooker with your pork, and you can make a pulled pork that's like pumpkin butter.
Yes.
So you're going a little savory with the pumpkin butter.
Okay, so last thing that we didn't even plan, but I have to show it. So all around her house, she has these cute little, I have to say, you see the little bouquets at the grocery store, and I never know what to do with it. But you said this is the perfect time to get something like this in the house.
Yes, and so you're grocery shopping and you want to have a little bit of color throughout your house and make it festive. And the grocery store is a great place to get flowers, and they're inexpensive, and they're already arranged, and even came in that little mason jar.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thank you so
Thanksgiving.
much.
All right, so now we're gonna deal with the kids. We're going to another house in Collegeville. It's gonna be a kid party, so it's gonna get crazy. I don't know if it'll be as fancy as this.
Okay, will there be a kids' table involved? You know, there's always the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Thanks, Jen. 8:52.